Grant Long now joined by Kendrick Perkins. Let's get right to it. You guys take on the Indiana Pacers tonight. I got to ask you, having a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook on your team, perennial All-Stars, does it help you in your preparation for guarding or preparing for a guy like Paul George?
Yeah, it does. Because you have to watch those guys at practice, and sometimes at practice we do one-on-one drills, and where coach make the bigs have to guard Russ and Kevin on the perimeter. So, you know, he's definitely a handful. He's playing at a high level, MVP type candidate. So, we just got to make sure we come out and as a team and focus on them and him and make sure he don't have a big night against us because he's capable of going for 40 points. He didn't show that a lot this season, so we got to make sure we come locked in and individually, I think Kevin will be ready for the challenge also.
The front line for the Thunder will also be tested because David West is a guy that gives you guys trouble, pretty much. And then also Roy Hibbert on the inside. Talk about what they bring and what kind of challenges they pose.
Oh, they physical. Probably the most physical team in the league. They like to bump. They like to get grimy. Their bigs do a great job of protecting the paint, and they score the ball well. So we got our hands full. Just make sure we get in the weight room a little bit today if we can, but we definitely got our hands full tonight. And they bench players with Scola and Mahimi, they come in and also pretty physical. So, from top to bottom, we got our hands full. They number one in defense in the NBA, so we got to make sure we come and be locked in and ready to play a physical game tomorrow.
Talking about playing defense and having your hands full, let's stick with you for a moment. You seem to switch out on the perimeter players of the opponent's team regularly, more regularly than anybody else. What are you trying to do when you switch out on the point guard or switch out on the shooting guard? What are you trying to take away, and how do you defend that?
Well, sometimes I do it just to challenge myself, to see if I could guard the guy. And my thing is I want to keep him in front of me and make him take a tough contested two outside the paint. So I try to challenge myself to see if he can get around me. I tried the first time. If it worked, then I may go back to it. If it don't, then I'm going to stick with the coverage.
What are you guys doing well so far this season, Kendrick? You guys are number one in rebounding, but what other things is the team doing very well this year?
I think we're making the emphasis on playing great defense. I think from top to bottom, we're doing a great job of communicating. Where it used to be one or two guys communicating, now you could hear 5 or 6 voices, whether it's a guy on the bench communicating. I think our young guys are growing also, but we're doing a great job of focusing on the defensive end, and I think that's translating to our offense. When we get stops and forced turnovers or block shots, we getting out and then we running. So I think at the end of the day, that's what we kind of hang our hats on, is to pick up our intensity on the defensive end, force turnovers, and get out and run.
Good luck tonight, Kendrick. Thank you.